here. We always knew the main show was jealous of us, didn't we? Yeah. Yes, we did. And tonight they only went and proved it. Yeah, that was them taking over our studio. They say it was down to adverse weather conditions.
Whatever.
Hashtag whatever. Let's get that trending worldwide tonight. Right, don't worry though. It's us, we are back. And we are always, as you know, like a week in Magaluf. We are naughty. All right, eager. We're full of fun. But we're likely to leave you haunted for the rest of your living days. A bit like this lot, they're always haunted by the time they leave here. Now, what a night it has been. We've had our first eviction. After just 4 short days, Victoria got the boot. But tonight's action didn't stop there. Oh no, just like Bournemouth's local night spot, it's 1 in, 1 out, and you lot have selected Becky to join the party. Could we see a naked pool party by the end of the night? Who knows? Right, there's already so much happened, but there is so much more to come. First up, she wrote a book about strawberries on her nipples. It's Vanessa Fruity Feltz.
Hello.
Joining her on the panel, she's lived in a house with a bunch of talented, eloquent and sophisticated contestants, so knows nothing about living in that house up the hill. It's Apprentice star Kate Walsh. Now, most compasses, they point north, but our dials are attracted to the east. The one and only Jamie East. And finally, they stole our studio, and they've only gone and left their bloody presenter down here, haven't they? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Brian Dowling.
These are my audience now, yeah!
Brian, it was fantastic in here tonight.
Yes, it was. Hi. It was really good.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, but they're very loud.
Yeah. They're very loud. To prove how loud they are in a debate, shall we start with tonight's eviction? Yeah! Let's do it. So, Brian, talk us through what has happened this evening. Like, from the beginning of the day.
Yes, we got here today and we had our script meeting, and then we were told the winds were just about 50 miles an hour. And for health and safety, just 50, for 50 miles an hour, we actually can't have a live show on the set because it's just too dangerous.
That's legal reasons.
Legal reasons, all the lights, all the cameras. So we decided then, because we were told it was going to get worse, to come down here. So we changed it, but we mixed things up a bit, Emma.
You did?
Yeah.
And how are the winds now?
There's no wind outside at all.
OK! Brilliant!
Yeah.
So now let's really talk about the eviction.
Yes.
Vanessa.
Yes.
No, not you.
I was like, yes.
A woman, again, first one out. It happens every single year.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I think ladies vote to get ladies out because they like to keep the hunkiest blokes in and get rid of the ladies. And I think this time they made the wrong choice. I think it should have been Lydia that went. Because Lydia has not stopped moaning, griping and whining the whole way through, and she thinks Andy Scottley's really, really famous. I don't know. She's a bit deluded,
We do love a moaner in the house, though, don't we?
She's a whinger, isn't she?
With the vote there actually was only 1% between Victoria and Lydia. 1%. So it was really, really close. So it goes to show that sometimes the show that goes out on the day of an eviction can sway people either way.
Kate, were you surprised that it was Victoria?
I was really surprised. I thought Lydia was a dead cert because Victoria did actually become a bit of a whinger in the recent show, but before that, I quite liked her. I thought that she was quite fierce, she was quite confident. She obviously cares about animals, a bit like a Miss World competition. But then, literally when we watched the show today, she turned and she'd become really moany and was taking herself way too seriously. But I still thought Lydia would have gone. I thought she would have been booted out. Very surprised at the result.
Maybe it was strange for her being with a bunch of young ones, really.
Yeah. I think she said that she couldn't really bond with anyone. Yeah.
Why do you think the viewers didn't connect enough with her and keep her in?
Well, first of all, I don't think it was anything like a Miss World contest, but I think Victoria just really screwed it up on the show that went out tonight. Yeah. I think it was Lydia out all the way right until the last minute. I think the show that went out tonight showed Victoria. She just, I think, lovely as she came across as a bit desperate for votes.
Do you think that many people voted last minute though, Jamie?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
What did you think about her sleeping topless? Did you enjoy it?
I didn't think much to it at all.
Didn't think much to it at all?
I kind of, I just found it a bit cheap.
Ooh. Jamie.
This young man was babbling along the whole way through there, making comments.
On tonight as well. I'm loving it.
Yours is slightly brighter.
But not matching hair.
You could probably get it up. Not like that.
I forgot to no,
He has got 4 children, so quite clearly he can. Right, tell us what you think of Victoria.
I quite liked Victoria until tonight's show again, like getting the titties out and things. And then she's got, remember, like, fit model guy worth a square. But when he was just like about, I'm evicting you, but that's what the whole point of the game is, to evict people. Thank you, Brian.
See, I think Aaron was out of order. No, see, I think he was playing...
Listen, why, tell me, why not?
Because all he did was, she said, who would you evict? He said, you. Like, that's part of the game. Every week
it is, but I think he was
people.
playing the game as much as she was then.
Do you think, Jamie, why?
Because I think he knew that would get decent airtime. I think he knew that with Victoria being up for eviction, that the cameras would be focused on him, and he thought that would be his moment to come across.
Really, do you?
Well, I think that he knew exactly what he was doing then. And I thought it was a slightly unnecessary conversation to have as well.
The thing I could really relate to was when she kept saying, this isn't the real me and this isn't how I really am and I didn't really know it was going to be like this. And you think, how could you not know? You've been watching it for 12 years, mate. You should know. How thick are you?
Is that how you felt?
Well, the first time, I was absolutely clueless about it. Yeah. But in my own defence, it was the very first one, so I didn't really have much to base it on. When I went into the ultimate, won by my colleague here, my noble colleague, I knew exactly what I was in for because I've been watching it for years. You get the gist of it. However, you know, people see themselves in a certain way. Yeah. It's not necessarily how other people see you. And when you get in there, you think you're the life and soul. They look at you like you're some old hag. You feel a bit shocked.
And also, when you're out of your comfort zone and you're around people that you don't know and, you know, that are very lively and out there. Yeah. Kate, had it have been a housemate vote to evict, do you think the same 3 people would have been up?
I think that Victoria would have still gone. She definitely would have still been up.
So you think she'd have still been up?
Yeah, I think Lydia would have been up. I don't think Connor would have been up. He seems to be quite well liked by the house.
He's Irish.
Well, you know, it's the accent, Brian.
It is, no.
I don't know who I'd pick as a third.
You guys are the audience. Are we liking Connor?
Yes.
No. Yes? Oh, who just shouted no? Oh, hold on, microphone.
Connor and Aaron, I feel they bullied Victoria, and it's almost like survival of the fittest. It was like this Darwinian thing where, you know, someone said that she had evil eyes, then other people started to pick on her, and I really hope that Becky, maybe who doesn't need that approval, will stand up to those guys, because...
I don't think she was bullied or picked on. I think that's a bit of a...
Yeah, I think sometimes people can just jump to that and, you know, for a reason. I don't think that she was at all. I just think that she said to me, even during her best bits, she just felt uncomfortable. It wasn't for her, and she's happy she's out. Yeah. And I believe her.
If they'd had one older guy that fancied her and she could have had a chemical thing going on, she'd have loved it, wouldn't she? There'd been somebody...
Sorry,
don't you think so?
That was enough for the audience, for the viewers not to like.
She did have a little smooch. There's nothing wrong with having a little smooch.
She said it was an actor's kiss and she was just acting. It was not real, Emma.
No way was that an actor's kiss.
We should try it later.
No way.
Looked pretty convincing to me.
I'm straight!
Vanessa, you're so wet. Do you think Victoria leaving is going to change anything in there?
Yes, I do. I think they're going to feel as if their mum's gone and they can really let rip now, especially with old Becky in there. God, I think it's going to go mad.
Becky.
Yeah. I kind of feel like Benedict's got a bit of control, though. I know he's older. He's not that much older, but he seems quite wise, and I think he could be...
How wise is a teacher who decides to have a sideline in porn and thinks no one's going to find out? I don't know about wise being the right word for him, actually.
Maybe wise wasn't the right word now. Right, enough about Victoria. I'm going to shut up and let Vanessa just do this. Tonight, as we lose one, we also gained one.
Yes.
You chose Becky.
Yeah.
But for the other two wild cards, all they got was an appearance on Big Brother's bit on the side. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Anthony and Bhavesh?
Yeah.
From our panel. So, Jamie, one of your wild cards has made it into the house. Are you pleased with the result?
Well,
kind of hard, I would imagine.
I'm very disappointed for Bav and for Anthony, but Becky's entrance just said it all, really. Becky to win!
To be fair, I was reading your tweets, obviously, and you were saying that even watching all the stuff that was going on over the past few days about the wildcards, you were feeling really protective about them.
You know, I was with you guys then. I was waiting outside the diary room door. It was quite an emotional little moment, wasn't it, that we had, guys? I think, you know, it's 6 months in the making was the auditions and the wildcard show, so you're going to become attached. And I've seen more of these two people than I've seen of my own children for the past...
Shame on you!
Shame on me.
Shame on you!
I'm a working dad.
Vanessa, did the public choose the right one?
Yes. I think so.
No shadow of a doubt?
No, because she was enormously winning. You just liked her straight away. And that girl who can polish off that many burgers, I mean, take off my hat to her and my corset. Fantastic. And my Spanx. Great girl.
Kate, do you think the right one went in?
No, Bav was my man.
Bhavesh
came across really, really well. Bit of a vulnerable side to you, I think. Genuine guy. I think that you would have been entertaining but really well liked in the house, and I think had you gone in there you would have had a good chance of winning. I was disappointed for you.
What do you guys think? Right person? Yeah. Right person?
We want to see cellulite and stretch marks.
Anybody think the wrong person? Let's go. I haven't seen you for a while. Hello, welcome back.
Thank you. Personally, I think Anthony should have gone in there. He was the most differentest out of all of them, and I reckon he would have stirred things up a bit in there. Being so different, the dynamic would have changed.
Taken a different dimension into the house.
Yeah.
See? You've both got people here that love you. Lots of people. How do you think Becky entering the house is going to make a difference, Brian?
I think, well, we've seen from how she entered the house, I think she swore, ran around, jumped in the pool. I mean, hello.
They were literally all chasing her.
I think, you know, if I'd been in there, I think Becky would just be...
We can see it.
I mean, look. Anyone that does that, you know you're going to be laughing every day. And I think she'll... Yay. I think a lot of people will be drawn to her and they'll want to be with her. Plus, they'll also know she's popular with the public because she was voted in.
Yes.
So those who are playing a game may just pretend to be her friend.
Yeah. Do you know her best, obviously. You just said you spent 6 months with her. Do you think she's going to clash with anyone?
I really hope so. I hope she clashes with every single one of them. She will eat all of them for breakfast, literally. She would actually eat all of them for breakfast.
Kate, how long do you reckon her sweets are going to last in there?
Not very long at all. She's going to be hiding them in the drawers. They're going to be down her pants. They're going to be in a bra. There's going to be massive arguments about food. I mean, we already saw, you know, a bit of a tiff about some wilted salad leaves. Can you imagine when Becky gets stuck in and starts maybe taking some of the other rations from the other people?
Her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's there.
Really?
Top corner. That's Becky's boyfriend.
Are you with Come on, tell us. What is she like?
Exactly how she were on the audition videos.
Really?
She's very genuine. All there. Yes. All there.
Yes. All there! All there! I love it. Right, we need to come down here to our other wildcards that sadly didn't get into the house. Do you have a message for the people that voted for you?
Oh, thank you to all of you. I know who you are and... Well...
that sounds terrible.
Thank you so much, you know, for giving us a chance being here, and we had great fun. Thank you for voting us. We had a brilliant...
Thank you, guys. You're not touching your bottom, don't worry. Right, we're going to be chatting to you guys again a little bit later on. Remember, we want you guys to get in touch as well. You can reach us on Twitter or through the website. Right. Becky is in, but this is Big Brother and nothing is straightforward. up his sleeve for it, though I hear you cry. If you want to know, then stick with this show. Yeah.